Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Blitz Racing League Crowns a Champ 105 here from Circuit de Prague. I am former driver Dunkerwiz, proud to bring you championship night coverage of the BRL series. It's been a long and eventful season so far here for the Blitz Racing League. As you take a look at the drivers lined up, Sam Cook in second, Little Habibi third, Beloved Car fourth, Skitty Berry fifth, and the rest of your lineup as they go through the screen. Ghost Train is on pole. He will be taking things off here. 73 laps. We're going to run 58. That is the scheduled distance. There is 15 laps in the bank for overtime if needed. So it should be a lot of fun as we are just moments away from the start of the championship race. Ghost Train has loaded into the race, which means he, barring any major catastrophe and or any penalties, Ghost Train in the number 84 right there will win season number 2 in the Blitz Racing League, and he will be crowned champion. We still have 58 laps to determine who will make it out and who is going to the garage. This is going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and relax and enjoy some Blitz Racing League action. It's the finale. Ghost Train is going to be on the inside. Sam Cook is going to be starting second on the outside. And the rest of the field you see at the top of your screen. Also, the chat is open for those that are tuning in. Here we go. The Blitz Racing League. I'll be completely honest, I have no idea what's going on. Here they come to the start-finish line. Green flag is in the air. We're racing in the finale for the Blitz Racing League Season 2. A poor start by Sam Cook, and Ghost Train is in the defense. Already knocking over those pins, or whatever you call them. I'll be completely honest, I have absolutely no idea. We're going to call them markers. We're going to call them little markers. So Little Habibi, currently third in the point standing entering this race, currently 73 points behind the lead, is your race leader early on. So it seems like a poor start for Sam Cook, who currently runs third. Beloved Car is going to lose a couple of positions on the start. He'll drop back fourth. So there's your championship leader right there, Ghost Train. And we're going to jump on over to the front. So Little Habibi has taken the lead away. As you see a lot of debris on the racetrack. Oh, they're knocking over the markers. You can't do that, people. That's just not allowed. That's a pass-through penalty. Totally kidding. So Habibi's in first. Ghost Train running second. Sam Cook, I believe, is third. Nope. Sam Cook has lost third position to Skitty Brave in the number 46. Sam Cook started second, is going to fall back to fourth. We're going to see if he can make up any time here. There's the 8 Budweiser Chevrolet of Mr. Sam Cook, who's had a pretty up and down season. Last week at Rio, DNF'd on lap 1, basically corner 1, lap 1 at Rio last week, and very disappointed about that result. Is hoping to potentially fix that, and it looks like the caution is going to come out. Not sure what we have. Looks like we have a DNF, if I'm correct. And we do. TGM Hellcat is going to DNF on lap 4. And Caesar has gone around. into the markers. So he has hit the, we're going to call them bowling pins. That sounds like a better name for him. Leonard Caesar has gotten a nice little spare on the bowling pins. Look up to the field in the number 22 machine. And so that is going to put us under our first caution of the evening. And it's for a TGM Hellcat DNF and potentially an Leonard Caesar spin into the bowling pins. So that is going to be our first yellow flag of the BRL Crowns of Champ 105. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Twitch Monster 27. This is where you can catch all things BRL, and this is where you will find the championship race. Be sure to stick around afterwards. We get some post-race interviews with the winner, the champion, as well, and a couple of other drivers that are willing to talk if we have time. So be sure to stick around for the BRL Champion post-race show presented by Forza and Microsoft. So it should be a lot of fun. And a couple of drivers coming into the pits. Looks like Dang and Leonard Caesar have entered the pit lane after the accident. So they're going to come and make some repairs early on in this one. There's only 7 drivers now after the DNF by Hellcat. So we'll see how this goes. This is a very short circuit. It's only 1.82 miles. Lap times range from 57 to 59 seconds. So this is going to be a pretty quick 58 laps if we have a limited number of cautions. There are no cautions for debris apparently because there are bowling pins all over the racetrack. As you see Leonard Caesar there through the tunnel. So he's going to catch back up to the field with his first caution. We're going to jump back to the front. Little Habibi's in first. Ghost Train is second. So there's the Ally Chevrolet of Little Habibi. Had a pretty good start to the season. Was potentially the favorite to win the championship, and just seems that he was unable to capitalize on a couple of opportunities to enter victory lane, or just had some DNF problems the last couple of weeks, and he has fallen from potentially the favorite to finishing either second or third in the Championship 4. Also want to give a quick disclaimer, the 72 of Wes was also part of the Championship 4 and had a shot at winning the BRL Season 2 Championship, but according to league officials, he has resigned his position from BRL and no longer will compete. At least for this race and for the champion. So that is why it is the Championship 4 still, but there's only 3 drivers eligible to win the hardware. So here we go. Back up through the gears they go. Little Habibi on the outside. A bowling pin gets struck out of the way. On board with Habibi, and he is going to slide his way into first position. Here comes Skinny on the outside as they go through the tunnel. There's bowling pins going left and right. Through the tunnel they go. That's a high-speed area. Brave is going to move to second. Train's going to fall back to third. More bowling pins getting thrown out in the middle of the way. Everybody needs to look out. Someone went off track. I believe that was Skitty Brave. So Ghost Train is going to be able to regain second position. And here comes Sam Cook in fourth. Trying to capitalize. These cars are all over the place. So there's only 7 drivers. I could be wrong. There could be only 6 now. Nope, there are 7 drivers still. And due to the low amount of attendance, it is guaranteed that we probably will have a long green flag run to end season 2 of BRL. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this telecast right here on Twitch Monster 27. As you see Ghost Train just trying to go for the strike at this point. Can't quite get all the bowling pins. Knocks over another one there you see at the top of your screen. in the 84. So he is currently, and like I said at the top of the show, he's currently your champion, barring any penalties, any point docks, any disciplinary actions. Ghost Train 1999 will be the Season 2 Blitz Racing League champion. According to our stats, just by starting the race, and it looks like we're having some technical difficulties and another caution. So Welpdang has now DNF. There are now 6 drivers remaining in this race. That is going to bring out our second caution of the evening right here on lap number 8. So 2 DNFs to start the race. Little Habibi has led the most after jumping out to an early lead. Ghost Train runs second, Skinny Brave third, Sam Cook fourth, Edward Caesar is fifth, and Beloved will round out the 6-car field. So a pretty small field here at the Circuit de Prague on the 1.82 short circuit here in Prague. So 58 laps, we're 8 laps deep. The ticker says 73. That is in case we do need 15 extra laps. That is for the overtime period should we need it. So it's going to say official. The regular distance is 58 laps. So the second caution flag going to come out here on lap number 8 of 58. So 51 laps remaining here in the BRL Crowns of Champ 105 on the Circuit de Prague short circuit. And we are glad that you guys are tuning in to join us. The chat is open for those that would like to say hi, ask a question. It is always a pleasure of mine to answer any of the viewers' questions or opinions, comments, concerns, etc. So, especially while we're under caution, it gives us something to do, and really allow to engage with you guys. So be sure to leave a comment, question, concern. We're going to see some cars enter pit road. Little Habibi is going to go from the lead. So Ghost Train, Sam Cook, I believe that is Entered Caesar. Entered Caesar and Beloved are going to stay out on the racetrack, and they are going to gain some track position. So Ghost Train will be the leader on this next restart. Sam Cook is going to start on his outside, and Caesar will start third, and Beloved will start fourth, and Skinny Brave and Little Habibi will start fifth and sixth. So we're under caution here for the second time, following another DNF. Welpdang in the number 55 has taken it to the garage. We're being told some mechanical issues, and so that is unfortunate for him, but he is going to have to retire early this race. Hellcat, we are reporting, was unable to meet minimum speed, and his damaged vehicle policy clock expired, so he had to take it to the garage as well following that first caution. So that is everything that has happened so far. 9 laps into this 58-lap main event championship. Ghost Train currently in first. Sam Cook in second. And, I just want to give a quick shout out while we're under caution to Mr. Sam Cook in the number 8. He has done a lot these last couple of years. I remember coming into KMR when it first started. It was on accident. He came into our party and was talking to someone else about racing, and I asked if I could join, and the rest is history. So thank you, Mr. Sam Cook, for everything that you've done for BRL, KMR, and for the friendships you have created, and bringing so many people together throughout. We're going to try this again. Restart attempt number 3. Green flag is in the air. 9 laps complete of 58, and it's going to be a nice little drag race into the first corner. Sam Cook just does not get the good launch that he wants, and he's going to fall a little bit behind, but here he comes. There's contact. The 8 is going to make contact with the 84 through the tunnel, knocking all over sorts of bowling pins over. They're going for strikes, turkeys, you name it. They're going for a perfect 300. 3 wide for the lead. Skeety Brave trying to go for second. Ghost Train is going to manage third. There's only 6 cars, but that's really all you need. So Ghost Train Brave, it looks like, has made his way to second. Sam Cook, let's take a look, see if there's any damage after those contact. There's always sideways. He's going to, oh, he saves it. What a save. What a save by the 8. And little Habibi is going to head to pit road. Not sure what is going on there, but let's take a look. Little Habibi is all by himself. Doesn't seem to be any damage. Make his way out of the pits. He'll be a lap down. So he is a lap down. We're going to go back to the lead. There is your champion, Ghost Train. And what a season he has had. Won last week at Rio, and now he's pulling away. Skeety Brave is second. Now Sam Cook going to take second away. So since, let's go back to the battle for second and third. Oh, and it looks like Skeety Brave has had an accident. Sam Cook is in the wall, knocking over some bowling pins. So Skeety Brave is falling back to fourth. 9 seconds behind the race lead. And you know, I will say this is an interesting racetrack, Circuit de Prague, especially the short circuits. So these laps are fast compared to the other road courses that BRL runs. This is one of the faster ones. It's like a lap at Daytona. Takes about just less than a minute. And you see Ghost Train already coming around to complete lap number 12 on lap 46 laps to go. Here from the Circuit de Prague, we're going to take you BRL nonstop. You're not going to miss a thing. We take a break. Alright, welcome back to the BRL Crowns of Champ 105. Right here from Circuit de Prague. And you saw it all on nonstop. The 8 of Sam Cook was turned the wrong way in the tunnel. And the 48 was charging through, and it looked like, I'm not sure what happened there. We were unable to get a replay. Looks like he got turned, maybe by Caesar, lost control himself, not sure, but he was facing the wrong direction when we caught up with him in the tunnel. So it's going to bring out our third caution of the evening, and it comes on lap 13. For the 8 car of Mr. Sam Cook. So 3 caution flags already. There's only 6 drivers left. Sam is spun around. Not sure who's got damage. It looks like the 22 has damage. Beloved is going to be in the lead. This is going to be very fun. Shout out to, since we're on it, shout out to Beloved Car for all that he has done as well to all the series that he, in KMR and BRL, in any other league that he has run. He is just in it for fun. He is in it for the experience. He is in it for a learning aspect of it, and he is just the most positive guy you could ever be around, and I am truly glad to have made a good friendship with Beloved Car. It has been an honor to race with him on the racetrack and to just chat with him off the racetrack late nights. So shout out to Beloved Car in the lead as Sam Cook, Skitty Brave trying to go for that strike again, unable to do it. Knocking over the bowling pins. There's the Flying J Chevrolet of Beloved in the lead. And just an amazing guy both on and off the racetrack. He has truly overcome a lot of adversity in his league racing career. And it hasn't always been the best of times, but he doesn't care. He's always racing with a smile on his face. So that is all that matters. And, he has definitely inspired a lot of people to just, soak it in for the experience. It's not all about winning. It can just be about having fun and laughing with other people. So that is a truly good message to go out. And thank you, Beloved, for doing that, providing such a positive message as we get ready to go for the restart. Coming out of the final turn, Beloved Car on the inside, Ghost Train on the outside. Green flag is in the air. They're 4 wide. Little Habibi's in the fence. Oh my goodness. They're still breaking. Skitty Brave is going to take it. Oh, it looks like we got a car around. We do. Little Habibi has gone around. And Sam Cook has gone around. I saw a car get turned and it has gone awry. And I think we just lost a couple more. Oh no. Let us take a look at the damage. And it is 100% engine damage for Mr. Sam Cook, which means barring, excuse me, he is done for the championship. So is Little Habibi. This is an incredible turn of events, which means whether or not he had won it already, Ghost Train is now officially your Season 2 Blitz Racing League champion. And we're going to get a chance real quick in just a moment to figure out what happened that took out 2 of the championship 4 contenders while we're under this yellow. So we're under yellow. Skitty Brave is your leader, and it's Caesar second. There's only 4. I guess it's just who was going to make it to the end as we welcome Mr. Sam Cook from the Infield Care Center. Sam, just I've only got really one question to ask, and it was what happened in the tunnel? Tough break for your championship hopes. We know it was potentially out of reach, but now this just seals the deal. What are your thoughts on your season overall and what you can look forward to next season? So if you were, you know, still in this race, what do you think you could have done? You're probably not even going to want to answer this question because it really doesn't matter, but I'm going to go ahead and ask this anyway. You were, it looked like on those restarts, you just could not get the cars now in the toe. What do you think you could have done better on those restarts should a time came where you had a chance to win the race? Well, Cookie, it's been an awesome season. It's good to see you okay after that horrific crash, knocking over the bowling pins. Really, really unfortunate that your season had to end this way. And just one other question. Are you surprised that there are 4 DNFs in an 8-car field so far? Should be very entertaining indeed. Cookie, thank you for your time. You're welcome to stay up here if you have nothing else to do, since your car is nice and pretty in the garage. So. Absolutely, we will be happy to talk more disappointment with drivers, so we'll bring in Little Habibi in just a minute. Go ahead and do that. I don't think I have him listed. I don't really want to search. Well, guys, we finally have company up here in the broadcast booth, but it is on sour circumstances. And now we have more company. Maybe it is too early to be doing an interview. The race isn't over yet, but just walk us through that lap and entering the tunnel and what happened in the tunnel that collected you and Cookie.
I guess got taken out by poor, track design. That's all I could really say.
Do you think? I was expecting more of like an in-depth answer, but that is probably the best answer you could have given. Do you think that you had anything for Ghost Train or Skitty Brave, especially coming down to the end of this race? Do you think you could have had the car to compete with them?
They had the car to compete with me. I'm pretty sure I pulled out to a 5-second lead. And they couldn't, catch up to me until I decided to pit.
That's the answer I was looking for. So just real quick, what happened there at the beginning of the race? We saw you making it looked like an unscheduled pit stop, and you went a lap down early.
Yeah, I decided I'm gonna pit by turning around instead of running a whole nother lap.
Understandable. All right. That is Little Habibi, everybody. You are, again, welcome to stay up here with Sam Cook and I. If you choose, it's totally up to you. Again, it is a little early to be talking to these two, but unfortunately, the bowling pins, it looks like, has gotten the best of these two. So we'll keep an eye on Ghost Train, who is now has nobody to race for the championship. We can just throw him the trophy while he's racing. Just throw it through the window at this point.
Yeah, but you know, I'm loving this right here, Dunker. This 46 of Skitty Brave. If he can keep this up and get this win, this is nope. He won't be able to. Oh my goodness.
Oh, into the tires.
And he collects. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
He did not do
This
that.
is
But
insane.
wow, that was a hard hit and a caution.
You shouldn't have said anything.
I need to stop. That happened the entire time at Rio. Do you realize this? The entire time at Rio last week, I'm talking about people and then they wreck. Like, I can't say how many times I was like, the 48 cannot afford to DNF this race. He has an excellent opportunity. And what does he do? Smack the wall DNF. And I'm like, no. And I'm sitting here talking about how great this is for Skitty Brave to have the opportunity
Hey, I think
to
Ghost
win,
is like that.
you know?
Someone just DNF'd.
Ghost. Oh, no, never mind.
Ghost is gone.
No, he's here.
Someone. Oh no, we still have 4 drivers, guys. We cannot go below 4. We've reached the 4-car DNF limit. There'll be no one left.
No, I think Skitty's gone.
Yeah, no, Ghost. No, Skitty is gone. Yeah, Skitty was good.
Good stuff. Good job, Cookie. You had to say something about it.
I did. I do believe though that was a lag out because he wasn't DNF. He didn't have 100% engine, so I think he must have lagged out.
I don't know. He whacked that whole hit.
Or that wall hard, yeah. But I looked at his
straight for it.
I looked at his telemetry and he only had 100% drive line and 100% steer, which was the first thing I checked for.
Well, how about this? How about a top 3 finish for Beloved Car? How about this? Doesn't matter. He can finish. He doesn't even have to complete the race. He will get a top 3 finish. Congratulations to Beloved on the Flying J team. That was awesome for him. Ghost can pull over. He doesn't need to race anymore. We can just call this race now
and just give the win. Give the win to Beloved or Innert Caesar.
We'll give the win the Beloved Car. We'll do a coin flip between Beloved and Ennard. We'll give Ghost Train the championship. Guys, this is just...
Yeah, I'm going to call it right now. I'm watching the 22 car Ennard Caesar. I have a feeling, this is his opportunity to go for the win. He's expressed how
there isn't going to be anybody left. He's
Yeah.
going to take it by default.
He's either going to go out there and try to win or he's going to wreck the car. But, he's going to get a top 3 finish at the end of it. So, obviously, I wouldn't have an issue with that.
At this rate... Exactly. I mean, at this rate, just make it 3 wide and just take everybody out. Whatever finish the game decides to give you, just go for it. That's what I would do at this point.
Oh, Beloved.
Staying out, getting those laps led. That's smart. This is the second time he's done that. And it's just because he's been making unscheduled pit stops. So he's coming out with fresher tires and then a caution comes out. And so can you imagine, guys, if all 16 loaded into this race here, would be...
wouldn't make a difference. We probably still have 7th coming off of that tunnel.
That's what I'm saying. If in the positions that we were running, we were running what, 4th, and you were running what, 5th, and I was running 6th or something like that. Can you imagine? We're running 5th and 6th out of a 16-man field off of a restart and collect the wall there, and yeah, it would be. I don't think anyone would actually. I think we would have lost half the field in that.
Yep. I think the start of the race going into the tunnel was pretty tricky with cars and more. It's just a death sentence. Just asking to take your car to the garage. You're just asking to go to the infield care center. Going into turn 1 with all those guys. It'd just be carnage. But that's the fun thing about Prague is you can wreck as hard as you want and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So Beloved is going to be... Go ahead, Cook.
No. It's about to be fun.
I was just going to say, I mean, it won't take me very long, just real quick. Beloved is in first, Ghost is second, and Caesar is third. That is it. That's all we got. Go ahead, Cook. Your floor is yours now.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, how hard is Ghost going to push this? And for someone like Beloved Caesar, This is an excellent opportunity. I mean, because you're looking now at Homestead. If one of these guys win, they could possibly be in one of those races where they're the only one that won from last season. And now you're talking about #1 spot at Homestead for qualifying race 1 to green. Let's see how this plays out.
Come on, guys.
A 3-car dash.
Can't
For
overlook
the next 50
84
laps,
car.
or for the next 20-something laps. What if we get an overtime with 3 cars?
It's like, come on, guys.
22's gonna have a run here coming off. Oh, never mind.
So Ghost Train is wasting no time. He knows he now has the championship. He knows he has to fight absolutely nobody, but he wants to prove something here in Prague, and he's gonna pull away again.
I'm not going to say anything. If I start talking about somebody, they're going to crash.
Thing about this, if Ghost gets the win, that's going to be 484's 14th win of the season, which leaves him winning all the races except 2. My team. So, you know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think it's something.
It seems Ghost struggles, like many. I know that was a struggle for me when I was practicing coming down that hill. When you've got the head of steam, you know, you already done a lap and you're coming down that hill, coming to that right and then left, turn 2, turn 3. That's a tough corner. It seems Ghost is a little weak there, and it allows Enter Caesar to catch up just a bit. But then he is
Look how
fast in this
conservative
section.
Ghost takes it. Yeah, Ghost taking the conservative route going into this sector.
Seems like the 84 is just, you know, like BB said, is just trying to be conservative. He knows he has the championship locked up. He knows that, you know, he is going to be receiving the hardware after the end of this race. But he knows that he accomplished his goal, but he wants just one more thing. And he knows that in order to do it, he saw that what happened in the tunnel. He's seen what happened to everybody else. If he can just keep the car in one piece, keep it going the right direction, I don't think that Caesar will have enough. It looks like Caesar is good in turns 2 and 3, but again, Ghost just pulls a big gap the rest of the way around, and it just does not matter how fast or how slow he's going. I think that 84 is going to cruise the victory lane should we stay green.
You know, this is exactly what he needs. He needs the 84 to take the conservative route where he wouldn't take that route, so and put himself in a position to get to the back of the 84 and, you know, make his move from then.
Exactly, and depending on how hungry he is about this race, maybe use a little of the bumper as well in a corner where it's going to make Ghost have to check up extra hard and then fight him off there at the end. But he's going to have to stay close. Even though Ghost is running really well, we can't count out mistakes. And we've seen in the past 2 races that mistakes can creep up at any moment here. So as long as he's right there, Caesar is right, a little bit of pressure there. You know, Ghost could make a mistake. Caesar could take advantage if he doesn't get involved.
Yeah, it looks like Caesar struggled there just before they entered the bridge, and Ghost was able to get a good run
Go!
through
Wow.
the bridge. And
That car is
Saw
loose.
that wide open
Caesar is sideways.
Oh!
and into the tire barrier.
Saved
It's
it.
gonna hurt.
Caesar into the tires,
Yeah, he's doing everything he can
able
now.
to regain control, but he's going to lose a lot of ground to race leader Ghost Train.
And he's just got to settle in now. He's just got to settle down, settle in. Still a lot of racing to go. You guys, I mean, it's 30 lap, basically going to be lap 30 of plenty of time here.
Yeah,
Take your time.
absolutely.
Get in
You
rhythm.
know-
It should be okay.
If Caesar gets another chance here, I say why not move the car? I mean, you know, I would like to see my car get moved, but you know, it's only 3 cars left in the field. Just move him. He's not gonna really hurt anybody. He's already got the championship. You got nothing to lose. Just go for it. I say. I mean, there's no need to race it clean right now. Oh, Ghost went wide there. Caesar gaining some ground.
Ghost goes wide a little bit. Here comes Caesar, locks it up in the brakes, able to gain a little bit in the braking zone, but he goes wide again. It just seems that Caesar is just so weak coming out of that final corner going wide, and his good run through the start-finish line and heading into turns 1 and 2.
No, Dunker, I'll actually add, coming off that last corner, I think going wide is the move. I think it gives you a better drive off, with those few laps.
I think going wide, I agree, and I think going wide is the move. I just think Caesar's car just doesn't want to get the drive off that he needs to be able to close this gap. And once he's able to get his car up to speed and get a good run, it just seems that Ghost has already increased that gap even further.
I think in the rhythm section, this part coming up here, I don't know what turns are that right and then that left. He's going to have to fix that. Yeah, I was just about to say. See, I'm talking about somebody. There they go. He's going to have to fix that. He's going to have to fix that if he's going to get Ghost, though. I think that's going to set him up for the final corner. And then he's faster than Ghost in this part upcoming, so he's going to have to tighten up that rhythm section. Right now, he's going to have to hope that either Ghost or Beloved DNF and throw the caution.
Got some lap traffic here.
He's got 3 cars on the circuit, and the leader is dealing with lap traffic.
Oh, it's because he's driving a CMR car. Those cars are low.
Oh, no.
We'll see you next week, buddy. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week.
Oh, Beloved. Oh, Beloved. Don't do that.
Beloved's gripping the wall. Beloved sideways a little bit. Keeps it going in the right direction. Here comes Caesar. Going to go the inside with no problem. And we're going to stay green. Caesar is 4 seconds behind the race leader. As we complete 31 of 58 laps here at Circuit de Prague. That's actually really fun to say.
Oh no! And Caesar just wrecked it. He just wrecked it.
Around he goes in the tunnel.
Around
in front of Beloved.
I don't know whether that's going to throw the caution.
I heard.
No,
Caesar's gotten it going in the right direction. We, I believe, stay green.
No, we're under caution. Ghost train.
Nope, yellow is out.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Caesar needed. But this is what Beloved needed too. Beloved's gonna have to be aggressive. This is his time right here. And I know he's like, well, I got a top 3, everything's great in the world, but
he has a chance to go for a win.
Yes. This is a rare opportunity where Ghost might be ever so slightly giving in this opportunity. If you put a little pressure on him, because he doesn't want to tear up the car. Put a little pressure on him, get around him, and then fight off entering Caesar, and dating back to KMR like season 12 when you won that season that I wasn't there and won that Talladega race. I mean, that's a long. We're talking literal years ago.
It's time to stay out here. Yeah, he has to stay out. He's gonna have to try to get around to the field and make sure he gets his lap back and stays with the pedal.
Right.
So Beloved is going to stay out on the racetrack. So he will get his lap back and will restart 3rd. Caesar and Ghost can come down the pit road. This is going to be a very interesting restart. It depends. You guys think Ghost is going to be a little bit conservative on this restart? Do you think he's going to go all out?
I say he's going to take the conservative.
I think Ghost will go all out to start off with. I think just to gain separation, and then I think he'll start to be conservative after that.
I feel like Ghost understands that his car, I think he understands that over the long run he's able to keep more pace than Ennard Caesar, so I don't think he's worried if Ennard Caesar decides to get around him, on these first couple laps on the restart. There's nothing he needs to do right now to push the car to its limits and, put it in the wall or something like that.
So with 26 laps to go, there's only 3 cars in the field. What does Caesar need to do in order to get by? There you go.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be aggressive. And even if Ghost starts to pull on him a little bit, he's got to keep the gap reasonable. I'd say no more than a second or a second and a half. That way, if Ghost makes a mistake, you don't want to be so close that you get involved. But at the same time, if he makes a mistake and you're able to get by, you know, you're close enough to strike before Ghost can get it back going. So, and I don't think Ghost is beyond a mistake. We've seen these walls literally move themselves in front of people and take people out. So I think that he just has to stay there, stay close.
I think it's better if he just moves and gets the position. If he gets the position, that not only does the clean air help, but it boosts your confidence. It gives you way more pace, and even if Ghost puts some pressure from behind, it's really going to be a better deal if he's in front of that 84.
That might be true, but he hasn't proven that he can catch him if Ghost is in front. So if he gets in front of Ghost, yeah, he's going to move him. But if he gets in front of Ghost, he can't run away from Ghost. That's the thing. I would say move him on the last couple laps, but in this situation, still got to wait.
I say you got to move him now, right in this turn right here.
Here we go. Up through the gears they go. Train on the inside. He's going to make it stick, and he's going to pull out in front of the 22. So now, what do you do if you are Caesar? Do you fall into a rhythm and you just kind of wait it out, or do you go as hard as you can right now?
I'd say fall into a rhythm. If you try to press right now and try and get to Ghost's bumper at this point, I think you're asking for a disaster. You might be able to get to him and take him out, but you end up taking yourself out too. But you get in a rhythm and then stay right there behind Ghost.
Wow,
they can look in that rear view and see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. You see how he cleaned up that rhythm section, and he's able to get a run. Now let's see what he can do.
What a move. Here comes the 22. All over the back bumper of the 84.
Yeah, Ghost takes it really conservative through that sector there, and Caesar's on the opposite end. He just takes it all out, and that's how he's able to close up.
You can tell the 22 is aggressive. Caesar is just doing power slides all through these corners, trying to get past the 84. And it seems the track service crew just does not care about any debris on the racetrack. They will just leave it alone.
Anyone who designed this track doesn't even care about anything.
On with that. You should, I hope the track crew is watching this broadcast right now.
I hope they actually build a racetrack instead of closing down the streets.
Oh, hush.
Speaking of racing, speaking of racing on the streets, while we continue to watch and see if Caesar is able to close the gap, how about later today in real life, if you guys have heard about IndyCar racing on the streets of Nashville?
No, I did not hear about that.
Oh, I don't. How could you have not heard about this?
I hadn't turned on the TV at all, except to do this.
Completely understandable. Well, since I guess since no one knows about this except me, the IndyCar series will be racing across some sort of bridge tomorrow.
No!
And Caesar's around.
The little loop.
22 of enters. Caesar has gone around.
And he just went around
He
again.
regains it, and that might be it. That might be all she wrote, and he's going to go around again.
Yeah, I think his tires are hot. Trying to fight this good grip.
I think there's going to be a caution out for that.
And Caesar's just going to take it right to the road.
Moves Beloved up to second.
So Beloved's up to second. Ghost Train is going to just be all by himself. No pressure from behind. And what a tough break by Caesar. I mean, we have just a handful of laps to go, and he had to give it all he got, and unfortunately,
all it takes is a little caution.
Far.
He's back into it.
That's true.
Very true.
That's what I meant about pressing at this point in the race. There was still a little bit too much time. I would say if I was his spotter or crew chief, I would say just get in a rhythm and just stay in a rhythm and stay there behind Ghost. Let him make a mistake pressing. And now see there's no caution, and so now with this thing, the only chance for a caution would be Beloved DNF or Ghost DNF.
So up through the tunnel, currently working lap 38 of 58, so 21 laps remaining here in the BRL Crowns of Champ 105 at the Circuit de Prague Short Circuit, and it has all been Ghost Train. Jumped to the lead early and has been leading ever since. Skitty Brave had a quick little surge to the front and then a massive hit to the front fence, and he ended his day prematurely.
Love it down pit road.
So Beloved's going to make his way to pit road. I'll put Beloved a lap down. He will be the first car lap down. And he's the only car lap down. And the only one inside of anyone. So it should be pretty easy to get the free pass. So, BB, I'm going to ask you, since everything is kind of spaced out and is kind of calmed a little bit, what has been your thoughts since your performance this season?
You know, I think it was really to my expectation. I mean, all I gave it everything I could. Every week, and that was the goal. And wasn't really willing to like points or everything. It was as many wins as I possibly can. And so, you know, luck wasn't on our side for the last round, but it's always next season. And you know, as long as I feel like I did everything I was able to do, I feel satisfied with my performance.
Very professional answer coming from the man who wrecked in the tunnel and his car is now in the garage. No, I'm kidding. It has been a good season. You have had some very good performances throughout the season, and it's cool to watch you up a couple of weeks. And you definitely know how to. You definitely know how to define a dominant performance. And
Someone's out.
we have a caution.
And it's Caesar.
We do.
He's DNF.
Caesar is gone.
So this is the
Wow.
lowest chance.
Wow.
So this is it right here. There are 2 cars remaining. Fans at home, I would like to remind you, there are only 2 cars remaining. So since Beloved is technically now last, he will get the free pass. Pit road.
It's these 2 cars are not only battling for the win, but they're also battling for some team points, especially going into the challenge we have next week. These are one of the 2 top teams that we have so far this season. We're interested to see what they're going to do.
If I know
So
Beloved,
entered Caesar. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if I know Beloved, he's going to be extremely conservative and he's going to be satisfied with the best finish of BRL for him. And, you know, I feel...
Well, there's no need to be conservative. If you wreck out, you're still going to finish second.
Well, I mean, the thing
might as
about
well just go all in.
BRL, the thing about BRL is even though you may finish position-wise, you DNF last, you finish second, the points value is the same. You get 20 points. So it's not credited as a top 5 or top 3 or top 10. It's credited only as a DNF. So, I mean, you don't want to tear up the car and forfeit second, but at the same time, I mean, you got an opportunity for a win. I mean, you could be on the radio like, Ghost, you just won the championship. Let me get this dub. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, that's what I would be doing. Like, bruh, you know, slide you that, you know, couple dollars under the table. You can let me get this win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't won all season.
I promise this BRL is not sponsored. Gambling involved. It seems like Mr. Cook is doing some illegal activity behind the scenes that we will discuss later.
Oh, bruh, if I was doing illegal activity, I would have a win this season. What are you talking about? I just tell everybody to move over or you're getting penalized. I mean, nah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's doing legal activity. Excuse me, but it turns out that the 8 has won the championship.
Right, there you go. BB's got too many wins. I'm kicking him out.
I'm not surprised.
There are 2 left here and the BRL crowns the champ 105. We might as well just say BRL crowns a winner, because it could be beloved too. As we approach the Microsoft restart zone, row 1, and the only row of beloved and Ghost Train. I'm going to be completely honest to everybody watching and to you two up here. This is the strangest type of racing I've ever seen. There are just 2 cars in one row, and they're going to fight it out for the next 16 laps all by themselves. I've never seen anything stranger.
There won't be a fight. Yeah. I mean, you still got to survive. You know, you still got to survive, so we'll see. I mean, Ghost, come on, man. You know you could slide into a tire barrier and just be like, my controller died, and give beloved this win, man. Come on.
Oh, you know, if he does that, I don't think he's gonna be in that seat next season. We don't give out wins here.
Yeah, beloved being very conservative, as I knew he would. And it's gonna be nice to bring home that finish. He's got to cherish that. And
well, you did bring up a good point earlier, Cook. Is you know, the rules of BRL is if he does DNF trying to get the win, then he doesn't get second place. So I can kind of see his strategy right now is just ride it out, finish the race, and get the second place, get the points, get the stat, and go right off in the sunset, knowing that he finished the season in second.
yeah, especially with him being the lone CMR car out there.
Yeah, after the team owner wrecked in a tunnel.
Second straight week of just tearing up the car.
Oh, second straight week of ever tearing up the car.
We're going to stop this trend this season. It's not going to work next season. Can't afford that. So, I'd like to ask Levy a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think was what's been your most favorite race this season so far?
That's a good track. I like that track.
Oh, I didn't hear. What did he say?
I like that race. Oh, he didn't say anything. That's why I'm making it good. I don't
That's
know.
sad.
Never mind, he can't even.
What happened? Okay,
So, BB, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Cookie asked, what was your favorite race this season?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite ones probably got to be the ones that I won.
Okay, so if you had to pick one of like 9 races, which one was your favorite?
Let's not make me seem like a dog, okay? It was only 8.
It was only 8. It was
No.
only 8. You sound like me.
You know, I think it was really like there was a few races where it was like a last lap battle, which those were the ones I think I enjoyed the most, like at Bathurst and Homestead and even Le Mans, where there was like last lap, you know, bumping and banging, which I think I enjoyed those the most. But those two, I really can't pick a certain one. Maybe Le Mans, because I feel like that one I felt really satisfied there at the end. I don't think I've ever felt like I wanted to win a race more, like in that race specifically.
Got you. I think mine was you know, I really did like that. No, you know what? I think mine was way back earlier. I really liked the VIR. I really liked Virginia.
Oh, no.
That was a fun race. That was a fun race for me. I really like that race. And Maple Valley. I like them both. I like both of those races.
Oh yeah, I won that one. So
Oh my goodness.
VIR, wow, that one, I blew it. That one was really. I've never been so mad myself.
Yeah, I realized that. We're not gonna go there. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not talking necessarily about finish. It was challenging. We had a fast car. We just got tied up in some mess there at the end, and then couldn't get back up to the front. So that was stupid frustrating, but yeah, outside of that, I just want to.
Coda was a really good race too.
Yeah, it was. You're right. I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who ran this season, and even if you only ran one race. Being a part of the action and everything, you guys made it really, really fun. And this race is by no means a reflection of this league in any way, other than how competitive it is. Even under the most trying of circumstances or difficult of circumstances, people are going to push it, and that's I think what you can take from this race. But it's been a great season. For more than half of the season, we had 14 or more. So hopefully we can keep those numbers up next season throughout the whole entire season. But nonetheless, it was great. Got a lot of new faces come in, and I look forward to what next season is going to bring. I really, really do. So thank you to everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been really cool to see the start of this a couple of months ago. Last year, and to see where it is now, it's amazing to see how many people we can all bring together on one platform and just go out and have some fun and be competitive. And this is definitely a really, really competitive and really fun league. And I know from the booth perspective and broadcast perspective, it has been a very entertaining league to watch. There's been a lot of action, a lot of chaos on and off the track, and it's just been a lot of fun to watch. It was fun to be a part of it in the qualifying race of season 1 to experience the new faces, experience the skill level that this league brings, and I know that skill level and the competition has gone up from there to now. So it is just it's been cool to watch this new style of racing where we eliminate like the whole regular season perspective, and it's just solely elimination rounds is really cool, and it's really unique, and it is definitely put on good shows week in and week out.
And I really got to say thank you to Ghost and Habibi, because these guys have showed us that Rush too, but mostly these guys have showed us that you can race cleanly, you can still be physical and have fun and battle back and forth. These guys put it out on the line every race. It has been these two battling, and they brought some exciting racing to the league. So I want to give a big shout out to both of you guys for what you've been able to do, and big congratulations to Ghost.
Well, thank you, Sam. I also got to thank you for running this league and giving us an opportunity to do what we like to do, tear up race cars.
Seven laps to go here in the BRL Crowns of Champ 105 from Prague. All Ghost Train. Here, there's only 2 cars left. Caesar DNF'd. Beloved currently runs second. And there is your leader, Ghost Train, 1999 in the Filter Time 84 Chevrolet, cruising down the bridge as he knows the championship trophy awaits in just 7 laps.
I say Ghost right when he gets around this reverse and run it backwards to the line.
And Beloved Car is going to get the win in a photo finish.
There you go. You know what though? I wonder if something like this were to happen in real life Cup Series, would they just throw the checker flag early, or would they run it out? I honestly thought something like this was going to happen. I believe it was a Talladega race where it was like 5 cars survived the race, or something like that.
It was just let up
a couple of years ago,
just because of TV time, and sponsors and whatnot.
Well, I do know at the New Hampshire race they threw the checker flag early.
Because of no cars?
No, because of light.
No, because of dark.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You know, if there are no cars, if there's 2 cars on the track, would they throw the flag early?
Just in general. Have you ever seen it?
Oh no.
For no cars, I've never seen it. I've never seen a field of race in my lifetime where the field is where there's less than 10 cars. I think the least amount of cars in a race I've seen, either on television or live, was 12 cars left in a 43-car field. And it felt like there was only 3 cars the way they lined up. But they ran the whole race. I've never seen them throw the checker flag. Oh, train is in the wall. It's not like it matters. You could run the wall all the way to the finish. It wouldn't matter. Coming to 5 to go this time. Betty is already waving at the end of the final turn.
Well, at least you can't hear it. Like at Rio, it was like a cannon going off every time you went around. I remember Habibi was like, "Can they stop throwing confetti every lap?"
I'm Jimmy Johnson. Boom, confetti. Please tell me you've seen that commercial. There was no reaction to that, and I'm really hoping that you guys have seen it.
I never saw it. I don't watch commercials.
Oh my goodness, of course. Okay, now I just feel like an idiot.
Oh yeah, now that you mentioned Rio, can I give a big shout out to the track people at Rio for deciding it's better to spend their money on confetti every lap than fill up a 2-inch gap in the wall. Thank you guys. They've been throwing all over my car.
As it was being towed by the wrecker, right?
There you
I know,
go.
I got out
There
of
it
my
is.
car after I wrecked and all I see is some confetti being thrown on me. Like, oh yeah, thank you. I'd just like to put them on blast right now. Hopefully they're listening to this.
No, they're cleaning up the carnage of the cars that was left. I'm thinking we're giving a bad representation of what stock cars would be like at their location. Like, I'm pretty sure the people at Prague are like, I don't know if NASCAR needs to come here ever.
Yeah.
We're just gonna erase them from Forza.
3 laps to go.
It's gonna be a race where Gus can say I lapped the field and won it.
Will Ghost be able to make it back to the line? Will he save enough fuel? The drama, the couple of laps left. Well, since we're winding down the race and the last couple of laps, I just wanted to both of you for joining me in the booth tonight. It's been a lot of fun. It's always good to have people up here. It's kind of lonely when I'm by myself, but it's always good to come up here, talk about what's going on, and just laugh together. So thank you guys for doing that. Also, quick thank you to Sam Cook. You're reaching out sometimes. I know I'm not available all the time to do these stuff, but I'm always glad to help you out. I'm always glad to watch these races and give you guys good content to watch. So thank you again for all the opportunities over the years. It has been a pleasure working with you.
No problem, man. Thank you for work with me, man. You don't realize how helpful you've been with us broadcasting or on the track. taking on the responsibility to help be an official and govern the race, and Ghost
Hold on,
is
boys.
just
Stop
pushing it
thinking
now.
each other. My man Ghost is with the ball right now.
Let's talk about Ghost Train. He'll wreck.
No, that's yeah. I'm not gonna say. I saw it twice, but I wasn't gonna say anything. Next thing you know, you're gonna tear it up. We're talking about beloved winning the race.
One lap to go. Sponsored by BRL. I was about to say Credit One Bank. They sponsored by nothing. 1.82 miles is the distance between a checkered flag, a race victory, and a championship for the 84 of Ghost Train, who goes down the bridge for the final time. Will he make it on fuel? Is he going to blow a tire? Is there going to be a caution? Is there lap traffic? Is there anything? He almost hit the wall.
He almost.
As I'm joking around, I'm beginning to rethink my words as he's coming out. He goes wide, coming out of the final corner. Here comes the 84 of Ghost Train. And he is going to win at Prague and is going to win the championship for Season 2 of the Blitz Racing League.
That's my car.
Congratulations to BB. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Ghost Train has done it. A record 14 wins on the season. And he has secured the championship. What a performance. What an absolute performance. I'm just going to say it right here, right now. Ghost Train has been phenomenal the entire season. Bring him in. Let's bring him in for an interview. Let's get his reaction. Maybe if he's done driving the car. No, it doesn't look like he's done driving the car.
Oops.
I sent the wrong invite. I sent the invite to Beloved. My fault.
We can talk to Beloved. He's got a top 2, baby. He made it all the way to second. Well, before we get a chance to talk with the race winner, Beloved, we're going to get a quick... Oh, we got both of you in here. All right. I said Beloved, so I'm going to go Beloved. Well, Beloved, you had a good second place finish. Just, take us through those last couple laps, and how does it feel to get a good finish here in BRL?
This right here is the best finish I've ever seen. I ain't complaining. It's the second. First man, first loser, but I'm all right. But I do want to give
Go ahead.
everything to the team owner, sponsors, and the fun and joy of racing with everybody. Second place finish is first man loser.
Well, Beloved, I'm going to say that your presence in both KMR and BRL has definitely not gone unnoticed. You are just the light in the room for everybody, and I said this earlier in the broadcast that you are just spreading positive messages to everybody, and you put a smile on everybody's face, and you race with a smile no matter what happens. So we thank you for just coming out here to have fun and making us have fun as well. So congratulations on a second place.
Good job, Beloved. That's what I'm talking about, man. Making the team owner very happy. Good job, bro. Good job. Good second.
No problem.
Imagine being happy.
And so now we're going to get a chance to talk. Now we're going to get a chance to talk with the race winner and your Season 2 champion, driving the wrong way on the course. Train. So I just want to say congratulations on your new piece of hardware. Take us through this entire season and what it was like, and what it was also like to race as the field kept getting smaller.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty fun seasons, all the way from the start of Daytona 500, leading all the way up to the championship finale. It's been a lot of fun racing with drivers like Sam, Speed V, Hank, Wes, all of them. I gotta thank all my sponsors. Gotta thank Sam for putting up this league, allowing us to race every week. It's been a lot of fun. I gotta thank my team owner and teammate Speed B. It wasn't the best round for you. Definitely put up a really great season. You should definitely be proud about that. I'm sorry the luck didn't go your way.
No, good. You got the championship, man.
But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy about this championship. I feel like I was able to redeem myself from last season after losing it by 1 point. I was definitely frustrated, but, you know, it feels good to be able to win this season. It's been a heck of a drive, you know, and it's a lot of fun being able to race these races every week, especially with Speed B. It's always coming down to the last few laps with us, so yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I also got to thank the broadcasters for being able to watch us race every week, even when we have other 30 seconds apart in the final 30 laps. All the way up to 2 a.m. So yeah, I mean, it's been a great season, and I can't thank everyone enough.
So Ghost, I just gotta ask you real quick. You once Cookie and Habibi DNF in the race, and you knew that you didn't have to race against anybody else for this championship. How did that impact the rest of your race? Did you still run your normal pace, or did you take it down a little bit conservative?
Yeah, I mean, I hated to see them DNF that way. I know Skitty went a little wide at that turn, and I had to check that for him. And unfortunately, I don't think Speed B or Sam Cook could react in time. So I felt pretty bad for seeing them go out that way. In terms of how I approached the race after that, I think the entire race I was just gonna take it a little easy. I was taking it pretty easy, even while racing with Skitty and entered Caesars, especially through that last section, mostly because I just haven't had that part of the track figured out. But, you know, as the race progressed, I started to get a little more comfortable with that section and get it down. I'm not really sure how much I would have pushed myself. Drivers that competing with I was competing with up here that unfortunately DNF. So it was mostly just a regular Sunday drive for me. I was thinking about trying to improve my fastest laps, the last 30 laps. So yeah, that was basically it. And just was able to seal the deal in the end. Get the win and get the championship.
Well, congratulations on a fantastic season, absolutely dominating performance here today in Prague, and congrats on the championship.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That is the driver of the 84, your Season 2 champion, Ghost Train. Wins the race as on top of the championship. Just an absolute dominating performance. Cook, Habibi, any final thoughts here at Prague?
We came into this, Ghost had it very much sealed. It was a bit, just slightly anticlimactic to come in here after Rio, but still a great season, all season long. A lot of different challenges this season, rain races, and then races where it was supposed to rain and it didn't, and seeing the strategy come through. We had the influx of some drivers that had some speed on them, like Hellcat and Demon and Welpdang, and the return to Skinny Brave and seeing how fast he was, and not knowing whether you're going to be able to run the hot seats and how they played out. I just think it was an all-around. It was a very, very great season, and I look forward to BRL S3, seeing if anyone can stop 484 next season. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah. Any overall impressions of this?
Yeah, I mean, overall, really enjoyed the season. We had a variation of the story, like Sam was talking about, like going throughout the season, you know, to watch the hot seats, and now for the points lead, and then the different variations of tracks we were going to, like we had these street courses, and then the weather, and then, you know, all of it was just wasn't always just one single thing to focus on. There was always multiple things going on, which is pretty cool to be a part of and also watch at the same time.
Absolutely. So, don't worry, this is not the end of BRL. There's an event coming up next week right here on Twitch Monster 27. It is the BRL Team Battle race. Team Battle is coming up next week right here on Twitch Monster 27. Same start time as normal. It should be a lot of fun and entertainment, so be sure to check that out. And then after that, it will be the off season as we gear up for Season 3. Thank you, Cook and Habibi, for joining me up here in the booth. I am Dunkerwiz, and this is BRL signing off. Congratulations to Ghost Train for winning the Season 2 championship.
That's my boy.